Welcome to the Book of Enoch, where we're going through the Book of Enoch verse by verse, because the Book of Enoch is by far the best example of what it'll be like in the days of Noah. And as I've gone through the series, or as we've gone through the book verse by verse, God has me in a cave doing it, and I'm in the Black Hills in South Dakota right now. Normally I'm in Missouri. And this is about as close of a cave I could find, is I'm in a cavern, just kind of this deep, it's just a flat, just cavern kind of thing. I could probably get a little further in there. It's about as far in as I can get, but it'll do. So as we've gone through this book, we're at that place where Enoch is taken by the angels to really a heavenly place, a heavenly realm, and it seems to be like God's workshop where his creation was performed. These are places that we can't get to. No matter how, when they talk about this mountain that he sees, there's no mountain you can climb to get there. But one thing that seems clear is it's definitely God's place of creation. These places were there before these places were here. So we're just going to pick it up there. Enoch chapter 17, starting verse 6. I saw the great rivers and came to the great river and to the great darkness and went to a place where no flesh walks. I saw the mountains of the darkness of winter and a place whence all the waters of the deep flow. I saw the mouths of all the rivers of the earth and the mouth of the deep. Now this is fascinating because, before what we've seen is we've been kind of in this workshop, and now what we're seeing is we're seeing almost like the depths of the earth. What this seems to me is a few different things. We're looking at like the place where water goes when it's not on the surface of the earth, if that makes sense, those places. Because this earth didn't have as much water on the surface as it does now in the days of Noah. And there was this moment in time in Noah, and this is going to be after Enoch, that all this water comes gushing up out of the ground. Genesis 7, starting verse 10. And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were on the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, of the 17th day of the month, on that day, all the fountains of the great deep were broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened. So here, because I think what we think is that, it rained for 40 days, 40 nights, so it flooded the earth. No, water, it did that, but also water came gushing up. And as this water comes gushing up, it was not on the surface. It was always on the earth at that point, but it was never on the surface. And then we have, it just flooded the entire planet. And then where did all that water go? Well, then all of that water, almost like a drain, goes right back down into the earth. And recently, underneath Brazil, there was an ocean discovered of water, much of which in a crystallized form, but water, that could easily become liquid water. An ocean's worth, that there's so much water underneath just Brazil alone that it would flood the entire planet easy. He's seeing these things that God is about to destroy the earth, because it was his great grandson Noah that ultimately, we know that story. So I think what God is showing him is he has shown him his entire, look, here's where creation happens. Here's where I created the earth. Here's where I created the universe, the stars. Here's where I created all these things. Here's where I created a bunch of stuff that you still will never see. Here's where God created a bunch of stuff that we may never see. And yet, now he's saying, now this is the deep. This is what's underneath the earth. And this is really kind of what's coming to the earth. I saw the great rivers and came to the great river of the great darkness and went to the place where no flesh walks. I saw the mountains of the darkness of winter and a place whence all the waters of the deep flow. I saw the mouth of all the rivers of the earth and the mouth of the deep. There's springs in this earth. There's places that we just will never see. We never will. And there's more water underneath the earth than there is on the surface of the earth. It would not take much to completely flood this entire planet, really without a drop of rain. So I think what God is showing Enoch in this moment is really kind of the thing that's about to take the earth, the life of the earth out, other than Noah and what he brings in with him. So there you go. We're going to keep digging. I'm going to stay in my little cavern here and maybe get up here a few more times while I'm in town. We're in Custer State Park, so we're going to enjoy this. But keep on joining us. It's a fascinating book where these angels are taking them, but what they're going to show them is just, it gets even more incredible than this. So keep on joining us.